The story of Surah Al Bayyinah, the clear proof. In the city of Mecca, a land surrounded by idols and rituals of old traditions, people lived with divided hearts. Some were from the people of the book, Jews and Christians who had inherited scriptures from prophets before. Others were idol worshippers, following the customs of their ancestors. Though their paths were different, they shared one thing in common. They were lost in confusion, waiting, knowingly or unknowingly, for a light that would clear the darkness of their doubts. And then came the Bayyinah, the clear proof, the arrival of the clear proof. Surah Al Bayyinah begins with a powerful statement. Those who disbelieved among the people of the book and the idolaters would never have left their ways until the clear proof came to them. This verse tells us something profound about human nature. People often cling tightly to their old ways, their beliefs, their traditions, their sense of identity. Even when those ways are corrupt or misguided, they do not let go easily. They need a reason, a spark, a clear proof that opens their eyes. That proof was the Prophet Muhammad, reciting words that no human could produce, the Quran. These words were not poetry, nor were they stories copied from earlier scriptures. They were truth, pure and untouched, coming from the one who created the heavens and the earth. The purity of revelation. Allah describes this clear proof as a messenger from Allah reciting purified scriptures, within which are upright teachings. Imagine it. The Quran was not just a book of rituals or laws. It was a book that spoke directly to the soul, clean, free from human corruption, filled with timeless wisdom. Every verse was like crystal clear water flowing into a thirsty heart. The Prophet, an unlettered man who could not read or write, became the living vessel of this revelation. His recitation shook the mountains of arrogance and touched the hearts of the humble. Yet, not everyone welcomed it. The division of the people of the book. Here lies a painful truth the surah exposes. The people of the book did not become divided until after the clear proof came to them. You might think that when guidance arrives, people would unite around it. But in reality, truth is often a test. Some hearts soften, while others harden. The Jews and Christians of that time knew from their scriptures that a final prophet was promised. They had been waiting for him. But when he arrived, an heir prophet, not from their lineage, jealousy and pride prevented many from accepting him. It was not ignorance that kept them divided. It was ego, fear of losing authority, and attachment to the old ways. Thus, instead of uniting under the truth, they splintered even further. The core of religion. In the middle of this surah comes a reminder that echoes across time. They were commanded only to worship Allah, sincerely devoting religion to him, being upright, to establish prayer, and to give zakah. That is the correct religion. This is the heart of faith, simple, pure, universal. Worship Allah alone, no partners, no idols, no saints to call upon. Be sincere, not worshiping for show or out of habit, but with a heart turned entirely to him. Establish prayer, the daily link between the servant and the Creator. Give zakah, to cleanse one's wealth and uplift the poor. Religion at its core is not complicated. It is a straight path that nourishes the heart and balances society. But humans, through history, often complicate it with arguments, pride, and innovations, the worst of creation. The surah then delivers a stern warning. Indeed, those who disbelieve among the people of the book and the idolaters will be in the fire of hell, abiding therein forever. They are the worst of creation. The words are sharp, the worst of creation. Why such severity? Because rejecting the truth after it has become clear is not just ignorance. It is arrogance. It is like being offered water while thirsty and turning it away out of pride. But notice, Allah does not say this about all Jews or Christians. The Quran recognizes that many among them were sincere seekers of truth. This condemnation is for those who knowingly rejected the Prophet, despite recognizing his truthfulness, the best of creation. And then, in a breathtaking contrast, the surah lifts our hearts. Indeed, those who believe and do righteous deeds, they are the best of creation. From the worst to the best, all in one breath. What separates them? Not race, not lineage, not social class. Simply faith in good deeds. Think of it. Every ordinary person, the shepherd, the merchant, the mother raising her children, the student seeking knowledge, has a chance to be counted among the best of creation, so long as they believe and live righteously. It is not reserved for prophets or saints alone. It is a gift open to anyone whose heart turns sincerely to Allah, the eternal reward. For such people, Allah paints a picture of unimaginable peace. Their reward with their Lord will be gardens of eternity beneath which rivers flow, abiding therein forever. Allah is pleased with them, and they are pleased with him. That is for those who fear their Lord. Notice the beauty. It is not only that believers enter paradise. The true reward is that Allah is pleased with them, and they are pleased with him. This is the ultimate harmony. No more fear, no more doubt, no more restlessness. The believer's heart finds eternal peace because the Creator himself is pleased with them. The timeless lesson. Now imagine the scene in early Mecca or Medina when this surah was recited. Some hearts trembled with awe, realizing they had been given a chance to be the best of creation. Others turned away, stubborn and proud, sealing their fate as the worst of creation. But the message of Surah Al Bayyinah did not remain trapped in 7th century Arabia. It echoes down to us today. How many people cling to their old ways until a clear proof shakes them? How many hear the Quran and are divided, some hearts opening, some hearts closing? And how many of us forget that religion, at its essence, is simple: worship Allah sincerely, pray, and give in charity. This surah reminds us that the greatest honor, to be called the best of creation, is within reach of anyone who chooses faith and righteousness. It also reminds us that turning away from truth out of pride or stubbornness leads to the darkest of ends. Conclusion: the clear proof in our lives. Surah Al Bayyinah is more than history. It is a mirror. Each of us must ask, when the clear proof of truth comes to me, in the Quran, in moments of guidance, in reminders from life, do I accept it humbly or turn away arrogantly? Am I living the core of religion, sincerity, prayer, charity, and uprightness? Am I striving to be among the best of creation, or am I risking being counted among the worst? The surah ends with a promise and a warning, leaving us standing at a crossroads. The choice is ours.